Guys, we are back with Uncle Sam here, and we needed to really just take a good look at this with some good eyes. So we've gathered this crew of professional good guys.
Social distancing.
With the good eyes.
Oh yeah. Hey, you guys got to spread your arms out. Shoot.
My eyes must be good. I can see clear through that back glass.
Yeah. No, it's
Clean.
yeah. I cranked it up and I forgot that it was didn't have the glass, and I was like, man, it's loud in here. I looked back and I was like, oh yeah.
So what happened? Did you get mad at it?
I love Uncle Sam, man. This is so, guys, we actually have a body shop right next door. And Liz, you'd already talked to Dave, right? I mean, he said,
yeah, he was thinking there was a common police vehicle in the rear quarter would be kind of cheap, and he went and checked the price for us, and it came to be like $1,200 cost. So he threw some numbers together real quick, and it was gonna be a good $6,000. Get this thing back squared away.
That's like more than I got the car for initially, man.
$600 down the road, it'll buff right out.
Earl Shive?
Come in here, hook it to a tree, launch it in second.
There's been a lot of suggestions of, I got a truck, pull it, yank it, you know, all that.
Or
I've never done that, you know.
you just leave it.
I was kind of
Builds
leaning
character.
towards that,
Yeah.
you know.
A little bumper on there.
I do like it. I really wish that wasn't all messed up.
It's
So the
fine.
can got jacked up a little bit in there too.
It's only broke if you look at it.
Can't see it from the driver's seat.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is all one piece. That's unfortunate. I mean, if it was just that
funny.
quarter and no big deal.
Your door gap here, come around this side.
Oh, it's
The whole rear end is...
yeah, it's much tighter. That's still all right. I didn't even check that at the time. Didn't even think about it.
Unibody, dude.
Yeah, this was definitely. Hey, stop it! Come on.
Metal, that's just the
You don't
stick.
got to get fingers under the wrap.
Everything will be okay.
We're already
I keep telling myself
We
that.
need a back glass though.
I really was thinking that if we did this with plexiglass, I'd be totally okay with that.
Well, that was a good time to fix your third brake light.
What's wrong with it?
It didn't work. Now you can fix it.
Rear brake light delete.
I like it. It's got that little arrow wing.
Oh, dude, we already got spiders in there. Look at that.
I told him it could stay there though.
What's 42 stand for?
Yeah, I was so pissed when we lost the 7. Oh, we still got the. Oh, we still got the
How
Pursuit.
much air was in the tire when it popped?
All right, so is our methanol tank still secure? Or
We
It was definitely
took care of that.
It was definitely wet back there.
Yeah, it was knocked loose.
I think it was on fire, but I couldn't see it.
sometime back, I don't think I ever actually put it on the channel. So we dumped out some methanol, and I'd heard this from years and years and years ago. You can have a methanol fire and not even see it. Like, it is, somebody can be on fire, you know, freaking out like they're, you know, Ricky Bobby or something, you know, and
clear.
there's no flames whatsoever. So you stick your hand over it and you're like, oh my gosh, man.
Oh, it's hot.
We had it actually right here on the pavement, but it was pretty wild.
So Ricky Bobby was definitely, it was all in his head, I think. Pretty sure. I've evaluated that situation a lot.
Many sleepless
He was
nights.
there.
Up.
Was he dripping? Was he on a meth fire? Is that what it was?
Was he
And I'm like,
on meth?
but would his suit turn colors? You know?
Yeah.
He was
Things that
actually
make you
at
go
the race
wrong.
when that happened.
Yeah.
If you didn't know. He was that guy on the fence with the sign. Roll clip.
At least we don't have to buy light bulbs, so we can get that red tape, that brake light AutoZone tape.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey, we
then,
should probably have Ryan
you know,
get some of that
we
while
can
he's
touch
gone.
up this little white spot here, or leave it, and then we just slap a bumper on there. You
You
know?
know what you do?
We should put the bumper back on.
Not that.
We
bumper.
gotta tweak this guy. Dang it.
No, you just leave this down. You don't worry about it.
Throw a bungee on
and
there.
You're bound to do it again.
Gone now.
There's a clip in there for a moment where you literally just watch the spaghetti coming off of the tire. And had I known that, and then there was the next clip was like the tire is molten and there is, you know, sparks flying.
It's sparking as you're going to initiate your drift.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Usually have a spotter outside the car like, hey, your tire's done, come on. But
Yeah, we're working
everyone
on
was
that.
like, "Woo, send it.
We're building the team, so it's
Send.
Right, he
yeah,
needed his first tattoo.
we got it.
That's like a tramp stamp, dude. That's what he's gonna regret in about 10 years.
Or now. Old Uncle Sam. I'm totally happy with the power and everything else, the performance. We still got to do some tweaking on the handbrake. So I had no handbrake still. It's been a little bit of a problem. We really need the factory tool in order to be able to do that. So we might just delete the ABS altogether. Really want to get the handbrake up and running, and this thing should be an absolute ride. Be able to do a ton more stuff than what we had been doing.
To fit the quarter panel, so
You know
it's
what-
gonna at least close.
You know what I'm thinking?
It opened.
Wood grain sides, Caprice wagon rear clip.
Oof. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's making my
old
skin
body.
crawl.
Old body.
This thing's got a crinkle in it right there. Oh man.
Yeah.
You probably literally cut out that inside piece right there and just at least beat this halfway.
No,
Great.
no, you just
I
cut
mean,
the trunk to
obviously
fit
we
the
can't do
quarter.
anything about this right here.
We could skin the back of it and then just pop rivet it over this overlay.
Said there's one on price.
I think that really does sound like too much effort. We got bigger fish to fry.
Cut right here, like this.
Just make the trunk loose.
So this trunk goes, punk, and you're good, dude. You need nothing
It's
else.
the inside though. It's this guy right here, look.
Cut out whatever's touching.
Just cut it. So this closes. It's only 10 seconds. Do it again.
All right, well, there you have it. I think that is going to be our solution. I'm totally down for that. But at the moment, no, we'll cut. Yeah, we can cut part of this and then cut. We got to get the trunk to close.
All right, that's just not your type of thing. I did not think
Right
you'd
here.
be down
See,
with
this
that.
is a new Jeremy, okay?
He's the outer skin.
Yeah.
That sounds more like Jeremy.
That
Yes.
sounds like- I'm like, wait a minute.
This was way
Where's
too
the
easy
cutter?
30 seconds
Uncle
ago.
Sam.
All right, well, thank you, gentlemen, for your very professional opinions. All right, well, we got other fish to fry here. Guys, hope you enjoy the video. All right, guys, I got something that I really wanted to share with you here. We're getting ready to go for a ride in something that makes about 969 horsepower. This thing is an absolute monster. It's got a lot of boost. This is an LT4. Unfortunately, it's been sitting outside. I know it's real sad and all that. But that thing is an F1A 94, and it makes about 21 pounds of boost. This thing has top end like absolutely nothing. It just freaking screams up top. It's an automatic and making 969 horsepower. This thing is really going to rip. I can't wait to see what it feels like. Now, when I drive something like this, the customer did say, hey, look, I do want you to do a burnout. I want you to have some fun with the car. So it is an extreme blessing and privilege in the fact that I can do that. But before we get to that, today's a really weird day in the fact that we don't often get Chevelles in. And today, we got 2 of them. These are both LS swaps. And apparently this one right here, we had done this a long time. So what's going on, Tony? Tell me a little bit about this thing, man.
Well, you built this motor for us 5 years ago, and this thing has been absolutely flawless. We have been on 5 power tours, drove this car from Tampa, Florida, never put it on a trailer, to all of them. Raced it every day, drove it back, got 25, 27 miles to the gallon. This thing has been flawless, and it's just a true testament to what you guys build and stand behind here. We have never had a problem. It's only here for a little tune-up. The car is just run flawless, and we beat the hell out of this thing.
Dude,
We tried to break it, and it won't break.
Well, dude, that is honestly super cool. I was when you just told me that a minute ago, I was like, dude, that is really awesome. The fact that you and your dad have spent the time together and done that. That's got to make some awesome memories, and that is really cool.
It does. It
Dude,
really does.
That looks like a Corvette piece right there.
It is. From classic Corvettes.
What was the plan today?
I wanted you to just put it on the dyno and tune it a little bit. I believe we have the dug cutouts, open headers, and one stayed closed, one stayed open, fouling some plugs in the car, so it wasn't running exactly like it should. So I just wanted to bring it over here for a little checkup.
Cool. Well, dude, this is a absolutely beautiful car, man. Really, really nice. It's so weird that you're here today, and then this one, which you guys had something to do with building this one as well, right?
Yes, this was our car originally.
Oh, wow. But the fact that we got 2 Chevelles on one day is just like, that's never happened before. So I just thought it was a crazy coincidence, and just being able to take a look at the quality of this thing is it's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's been mini tubbed in the rear, aerospace brakes.
Got a nice look out the back, man. Very, very cool.
It's an everyday driver, and like I said, it's been flawless since you guys built it. You do fantastic work.
So a lot of guys on YouTube, they just see us failing and doing all sorts of goofy stuff that we dive in head first. When we do something that we do day in and day out, that's like a normal build, like an LS2, LS3, or an LS7 or something like that, we got that down pat pretty well. But you know, when we're diving in something like the S10 that is absolutely alien to us, it's a different animal altogether.
I can assure you that my dad and I have tried to break this car at the racetrack, tried to break it driving on the interstate, and it just won't break. And that's because you guys built it right the first time.
Cool, man. Well, she looks great, man. Now this one is a little bit different of a formula, and you said this one used to be yours.
Correct, and we sold it to the current owner. We had the car, the motor, everything, and we referred him to you because we've had such a great experience with the blue one.
Gotcha. So this one's an LS7. Looks like it's at least an 09 with that map sensor right there. Should be a beast. What trans does this thing have, do you know?
4L60.
Okay. I have a soft spot for these. One day I was actually just thinking, literally about 2 days ago, I was like, man, I'd really love to build a Chevelle one day because they're so light and they just really do well at the track and all. They're such an awesome car. So
great riding car too.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right, so this thing's gonna have a tremendous amount of blower noise because we're overdriving the blower so much. This was a little bit of a different vehicle in the fact that, like, let's roll those up, see if we can hear a little bit better.
Huh?
What? We wanted to be able to tune this on E85. Most of the time we tune stuff on E85. This thing right here is on pump gas with methanol because it's making so much boost. Now it has an upgraded fuel system. However, the problem is it's still a deadhead system. So with 21 pounds of boost, we're dropping 21 pounds of fuel pressure in the rail. And that really limits the amount of fuel that this thing's gonna make. So that's what we're up against, but we're on 969 on pump gas with methanol. That's pretty sick, man. It definitely would have exceeded 1,000 horse if we had E85, but it just doesn't have the room in the fuel system. So getting some thumbs up from all the guys around here.
I didn't know we were going to the track. That's exciting.
Oh yeah.
Like we always do.
Yeah, however, so Millsy was like, hey man, go down a little bit further right here so we got a little bit more runoff room. So I was like, that sounds great.
You see the testing going on now. What's going on? We're here for the small tire shootout for tomorrow night. Yeah.
This thing builds boost like, it doesn't even seem linearly. It builds boost and it's like, up at the top there. Yeah, I'll try and walk into it and we'll see about third gear maybe.
Better move these cones, huh?
Yeah, that was just pedaling, trying to see how it's going to behave.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, it was hazing the tires there, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, that was that was a soft third gear roll on right there, just trying to feel this thing out. There's a lot of pollen and dirt on the track here, so he said, hey, take it easy first go around there, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm listening to the track manager as he knows this track very, very intimately well. But wow, that's got some top end though. Like, dude, that's a bad.
You didn't even get all the way in it.
Yeah, so we'll try another one going this way here. See if we can walk in her a little bit faster there. What did you see there?
Woo, it was a blur.
Yeah, it is a blur.
13.5-ish.
Okay, we're gonna need to throw some
13.
Yeah, we're gonna need to throw some fuel at her. Woo, that's close.
You still sent it.
Dude, that was all right. We're gonna give her a little cool down. That's dude, that pulls hard, dude.
Holy crap!
I mean,
hey, we get down to the track someday fast.
To give you guys an idea, I've had a C6 Z06 that made 1,000 wheel horsepower, and it trapped 162 miles an hour in a manual. So if everything works out right, this car should be like 155 mile an hour car easy. Like it pulls hard. Yeah, it's like 155 mile an hour car is like deep 8-second capability. This could do it with a good 60 foot, but holy moly, dude, it's got some beast of a top end. So yeah, let's make a little bit of tuning tweaks here, and we'll come come back to it. But wow, that's a sensation right there for sure.
And I haven't named this car yet. I'm gonna call it the Cheetah.
The Cheetah.
Because it's yellow. And it's fast like a cheetah.
I was thinking something like Yellow Jacket or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, because it is yellow and black.
Yeah. Sting like a. Alright guys, so unfortunately on that burnout right there we popped the coupler off, so our test drive is going to have to end and the car is getting picked up. I gotta do a little bit more drivability tuning later, but nothing that's really, you know, awesome or fun to watch. So unfortunately that's it. But dude, this thing is a freaking ripper, dude.
Certified ripper.
It is fast, like really got some major top end, like just kind of like I expected. But wow, what an absolute monster, man. So awesome, George. I'm glad you were able to come for whoa, hey,
whoa.
Brakes are a little sensitive there. I was trying to foot brake it as we're going through that little chicane there. What a beast. All right guys, this is kind of supercharger life. We saw underneath this thing that unfortunately it had some worm clamps. So we're gonna try and replace all of these that we can before the customer picks us up. This was basically with the ProCharger kit, but hey man, worm clamps, not gonna hold 21, 22 pounds of boost, brother.
A little too wormy. Not enough clamping.
Guys, thank you so much for... Guys, thanks so much for tuning in and watching. I want to remind you that the Freedom 500 is coming up very soon. Check out CletusMcFarland.com. Get your pay-per-view. It is going to be a hell of an event. So when you think about it, there's no other sporting events going on, and Cletus has this event. This is going to be crazy. We're working hard to keep you guys inspired, and we got so much good stuff coming up. It is insane. I got a project that I've been waiting to reveal for the longest time, and it's going to be coming up very shortly, guys. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Enjoy a little puppy clip here.